Hi, so this is a movement that I'm going to show you that will address muscles that are tight in the neck, the shoulder and the hips, and probably through habits of sitting at a desk, maybe at work or at home. Anyway, you're on the computer. And what happens is when you're on the computer, you're using the mouse and you've got your arm forward and you're like this. So this is how you work, and you get into a habit and everything gets tight around the neck here and the shoulder and down, everything squashing down into the hip. And this is how you work on the computer. So this is what you're working with and getting into a habit, and everything's tight. So we're going to do an exercise that will help to lengthen through the neck, the shoulder, and opening up the ribs, the obliques, and lengthening at the waist. So just very nicely, you want to find yourself a space on a mat or on the carpet, somewhere very nice, and just sit with your knees 90 degrees, with your hands just out straight. If you need a pillow to rest your head, then get a pillow to make yourself as comfortable as possible. And just a few times you're going to inhale and exhale, breathing nicely, breathing into the belly. So breathing in, raising the arm up and following your hand with your eyes and your head. Let it move. Just go as far as you're comfortable. And play like being a detective. So looking in and feeling into what's moving. So as you inhale and raise the arm and the head, notice how you're opening up the ribs here. You're opening them up and lengthening the intercostals in between the ribs, and you're feeling this lengthening just by coming over. And then just practice this a few times, breathing nicely and inhaling into the belly, filling out the belly, filling out the ribs, expanding, and notice the lengthening as the arm goes over the other side. You may feel tight at the moment, so just nice and gently performing this action and finding your range and getting used to what you can feel in your body. Then you're going to take the arm over and you're going to relax it wherever it's comfortable. So if it's comfortable just here, just relax it. You may want to get a pillow or something to put underneath, a bolster or something like that, to put underneath your shoulder so that you're not straining your shoulder down onto the ground. So just wherever you're comfortable, probably about 45 degrees. So here you want to take the other arm and just gently put it underneath your head. So take an inhale. And with the exhale now, you want to raise your face towards the ceiling. As you're raising the face towards the ceiling, you'll feel it, everything contracting here. You'll feel it tight along here and tight in the ribs, all closing up. And this is what you do when you watch, when you're looking at the computer. So as you're breathing and slowly inhaling, exhale, slowly come down, allowing your head to return to the ground, and feel how your ribs are opening up in order to let your head return to the ground, and then completely relax. Do this 2 or 3 times. You can do it a few times, inhaling into the soft belly so you feel everything expanding around here, and taking the face up towards the ceiling and feeling how tight it is here around this. Don't take your face up this way to the ceiling. Keep it up this way, directly to the ceiling. And then take an inhale and slowly open up the ribs. Feel how they're open, they're lifting to allow your head and your neck to come back down to the mat. And do this several times. Deep breathing all the time. Then we're going to just add another little bit to it. We're going to bring the arm. So as we take an inhale into this full relaxed belly and rib cage, so we're expanding it, we're going to inhale And on the exhale, we're going to turn the arm inwards. We're going to turn the arm inwards so that it rounds in and everything gets tight, and we take the face up towards the ceiling. Everything is tight around the side, the ribs, the obliques, the waist, around the hip where it's all got squash. This is what we do when we're on the computer. Then take an inhale, and slowly as you uncurl the arm, uncurling the shoulder, returning the arm back towards the ground, and opening up the ribs to allow the head to return, and then the arm, the elbow and the hand, and completely relax. And do this several times. Inhaling and exhaling, curling the arm inwards, taking the face upwards, feeling how it's all tight down that side, and then slowly taking an inhale and an exhale to slowly return to the mat. And now you'll feel that you're virtually laying flat onto the mat. So you can just do that one more time. Take an inhale. Notice how everything's automatically now suddenly freeing up, and turn, roll that shoulder in. Lift the face up towards the ceiling. Inhale, feeling the tightness, and then lengthening, opening up the waist, allowing the obliques to release, the pectoral muscles in the arm, the neck, and release everything to the ground. Lie onto your back, put your arms by the side, just close your eyes for a minute, and notice if you feel different on one side. Sense how the side that you've just worked up will feel different to the other side. And then switch onto the other side. So we're going to switch onto the other side and do the same movement again. So again, really sensing into the movement and reaching the arm over. Feeling how you've got that lovely stretch. Just go as far as you're comfortable, and then bring the arm up. Remembering to follow the hand, inhaling into the belly and the ribs and everything, expanding it. Feeling the movement, and slowly using your core muscles to lift the arm up and following it with your eyes and your head to wherever is comfortable. And then leave the arm wherever it's comfortable, not so that it's straining the top of the shoulder. You want to, if it does, you could get that pillow, don't forget to put it underneath, or just relax the arm there. Take the other hand now and rest it underneath your head. You may almost be resting on the mat, or your shoulder might still slightly be lifting off. So now we're going to take an inhale into the ribs and the waist, and exhale, lift the face up towards the ceiling. Feel how it's tight. Take an inhale and slowly release. Release the head and the neck back down. Opening up these ribs to open, to allow you to return back down to the mat, and then completely relax. And again, do this a few times. Nice deep breathing and facing up towards the, lifting up towards the ceiling, feeling how tight it can get on your neck. This is what you do when you're on the computer. Take an inhale and slowly return back down, opening up and returning to the mat. Now putting the arm sequence together. Take an inhale all into a relaxed belly, feel everything expanding, and as you curl the arm in, contracting, rolling the arm in towards the body, lifting the face up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale and releasing the arm, allowing it to round back out, lengthening away from the body. Allow the neck to return to the mat, and the elbow and the hand relaxed. Do this several times. Inhaling, exhaling, contracting, lifting, feeling where it's tight, and then slowly releasing, lengthening back out until you get back down to the mat and completely relax. Roll back onto your back, releasing the legs down straight. Close your eyes and notice if you've balanced the body up. Turn your head side to side and notice if it feels nice and free. If you have more space between your chin and your shoulder. Move your arms. Feel how they are. Opening the front of the chest and simply relaxing. With practice each day, you will feel that you will release the neck muscles, the shoulder, and where you've all been tight with the computer, everything gets tight down one side. So practice this daily and help release those tight muscles that may be in lockdown, especially at this time.